Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. You guys, I am Jennifer Merle Hampshire, and I am here not only to inspire you, but to give you permission to try something new because you can do it. I know you can. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm super excited about our project today, and I want to talk to you though first because because I want to do a nod, if you will, to red, white, and blue. And here's what I'm talking about. Summer's almost here, and you guys, I typically do red, white, and blue. I use crumb cake, cherry cobbler, and night of navy usually. But today I'm thinking that we're going to do moody mauve, boho blue, and pebbled path as our nod to the good old red, white, and blue. What do you guys think about that? Is that too untraditional for you? I don't know. I think it's actually a really cool idea. And we're going to take this one step further because I want to make, and I'm not going to do this the whole time, I promise, quote unquote, red, white, and blue houses. Okay, so we're using 3 of the new ink colors, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, and Pebbled Path. To me, that could be reminiscent of our red, white, and blue. But you guys tell me, what do you think about this color combination as a nod to our up-and-coming 4th of July, Memorial Day celebrations? So you guys tell me. So the other things that we're going to use, so that's the cardstock that I'm using, you guys. And I gave you the number for the combo pack in case you just want to get one, a few pieces of each. But you can get, obviously, whole packs of all of them. And then I'm also going to be using this in color jute twine pack. And we're going to use the same colors, the Moody Mauve, the boho blue, and the pebbled path. So we're going to use those. And then, you guys, I brought in, we finally made a card with this as it was intended, finally. But you guys know I am loving to give it a whirl, guys, because of all of the other parts and pieces that come included in this. So we're using the stars for today's project. Clouds would be kind of cute on there too if we did like vanilla clouds. That would be cool. But there's hearts in here, and there's frames, and there's all kinds of different things that you can use with these. These guys, these are an amazing die cut set. Very universal for a lot of things. Which I have my handy dandy cuts already, you guys. They're small, but they're perfect for those little houses. But I love the stitching on those. So we're going to use those, but I'm going to put the cover on because I don't want them to get lost. And then, last minute, you guys, I'm thinking that I was like, well, should we do no stamping on these projects? You guys, no stamping for a stamper? I know, isn't it crazy? That's crazy talk, right? So I decided, you guys, that we're going to use the Sending Smiles stamp set because I'm going to use Strength, Sunshine, and Smiles for our words on our houses. And we're going to stamp it, we're going to cross our fingers, and we're going to stamp it right on the bottom of each of the houses. So I have 3, 1 for each color, and oh my gosh, you guys, are you ready to get started? So I I have this house here. This is the only one, and I marked each one. Now you guys asking me where I got these little houses from? Yeah, you know, it's that place that starts with an A that delivers to your house. That's where I got these from. But I marked each one with the color because the sizing on each one is slightly different. And I'm okay with that. I grabbed from my stash, you guys, and what I did is I grabbed the ones that were mostly the same. I know that sounds kind of crazy. No. So I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to mark my house and see how we got our house marked with pencil. And I did use the straight edge on one side. And you guys, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty bad in regards to making sure that things are cut straight. So I'm going to take my trimmer. Let's see if I can get this so that you guys can see it. Take my trimmer, and I'm going to put my line where my hash is down. Oh, you guys can't see that. Hang on. I'm putting it right in the groove of the house, or of the trimmer. And I'm going to cut. And see how I cut straight right on that line? It worked out really well. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to do the same for the top pieces. Oh, I know this one's kind of scary, you guys. So we're going to make sure that this edge is in the groove. And we're going to look in the track part. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer on this one so maybe you guys can see what I'm talking about. Probably too much glare. But trying to make it so you guys can see it. Oh, right there. There's that pencil mark right in the track there. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to cut. Ooh, and dang, we didn't do good. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to bring it back out. And then we're going to do the same for the other side. Making sure that our pencil mark is inside the track there, and we're going to cut it off. So there is our boho blue house. All right, so now, because each one is different, you guys, like I told you, I did put the letters on there. So now we're going to be able to glue our houses, but I want to talk a minute about this. First off, you could do these as two-sided because they do sit up on their own. Just like that, easy, okay? So you could do red, white, and blue on one side, and then you could do like a spring scene on the other side. So that way then you have a dual purpose. But here's my issue with that. And it's not really an issue. I like the wood, but what if we made it so it was dark? And yes, it did bleed a little bit, but we're not going to see that part. So I'm going to show you how I did this, and you guys, you're not going to believe it. So here's our Moody Mauve, and here's our Pebbled Path one. You guys, I'm going to take my Pebbled Path ink. You're going to love it. Take my Pebbled Path ink, and I'm going to stand my house, pretending like I'm going to stamp it. Don't you guys, do you believe it? I'm leaving the bottom blank. And this one must be a little bit rougher than the other ones were. Because see how nice that ink gets on there? So this one must be a little bit rougher. And if I would have caught that earlier, I could have sanded it. But that's okay. I'm all right with that. So there we go. So we're getting that black stained look. And then if you wanted to make sure that it goes in all the pieces. I'm taking just a garbage piece of paper towel and kind of just blending it together. But you guys, it's almost dry already. So I'm going to put it to the side and we're going to work on these two pieces. Now today's project, you guys, we're only doing the one side, okay? So the other side though, I'm hoping that you get inspired to do something with the other side. So we've got just our regular multi-purpose glue, you guys. I use this on wood all the time, and it works wonderful. Stand that up. Must have gotten some ink on there. Oh, yeah, apparently. Apparently. That's all right. We might intentionally dirty that up now. Apparently that's taken an extra minute. I did these quite a bit ago. So let's take our dirty. I used this earlier, you guys, because I got ink from another project on my workstation here. So, okay, so we're taking the excess ink off. And how can we fix that? That's not coming off now. All right, that's all right. I'm okay with it. We'll dirty it up a little bit and it'll be good. All right, so more glue, and actually this is the part you want to make sure, don't put too much, but you want to make sure that you get it in all of the edges. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this on here. Going to lift this up, making sure that it's all the way straight on the bottom. And there's our Moody Mauve. You could take your bone folder and sweep it across if you wanted to. I am noticing a little bit of pencil mark on there. So I'm going to take my eraser, because I didn't see it earlier. Just a regular eraser. No big deal. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Do a little ink sweeping here, making sure that we're good. This one's ready to go. And we're going to put this up on here. And you guys, I know you guys can see from my fingers, but don't worry, I'll be able to fix that. Not worried about it. Okay, we'll stick this one on here. Just like this. I figured it's been a long time, you guys, since we've done a 3D project. It's been over a week, almost 2 weeks, I think. So we're going to take our pebbled path and we're going to take a blending brush. I'm going to use a mini one, because you know they're always on the other side of the... Oh, I know what we'll do. I know what we're going to do now. I was going to put one word on each one. I know what we're going to do. So we're going to do a little bit of dirtying on each one to make it the same. And this one, we'll just pretend that this one we got a little excited. I'm just sweeping super lightly. So here, I'll show you. There's the difference. Just super light though. And I'm going to do that on all 3 of them. When I'm sweeping this, you guys, I'm barely covering it or touching it, just with the tips. So we've got our red, our white, and our blue. And now we need to stamp, because I've got my ink open already. And here's the cool part with this stamp set. There is so much that you could do with this stamp set about cutting up the words. Thanks. Sunshine. That was the other one. I'm trying to remember what words I wanted to use. How bad is that? Okay. And I'm thinking, so my thought is that, like, the Moody Mauve would be there, the Pebbled Path would be there, and then the Boho Blue Stars will be there. And then with our jute twine, we'll put the Moody Mauve on here, the Boho Blue on here, and the Pebbled Path on here. So that way then each of them have all of the red, white, and blue. With that though, now what do we do for the words? And I'm kind of leaning towards white. And let's take a look and see what that looks like. Pull some scrap. I don't think I like that. That's too bright. That's too bright. Okay. So, not liking that. So we're going to take the smiles, and I'm going to stamp it down here on the bottom. There's our smiles, and we'll trim it. And then we need our sunshine. There's our sunshine. And then we need our smiles. Oh, no, I have one right here. Oh, the last one is strength. Come on, move over. And I'm not even doing a masking technique on this, you guys, because I want to cut it anyways. So I'm not really worried about that. So there's our strength, which is crooked. So let's flip it over. Crooked! Crazy crooked. Oh, that's better. Okay. So there we go. Now we're going to bring our trimmer back in. And then once these are cut, you guys, we're off to the assembly races. There's strength and smile and sunshine. And you guys, this is like just a smidgen bigger than 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut off what I don't want. And typically I would say that I don't cut straight, but today is my A game, apparently. At least for that one. Smiles. And then strength. So what we're going to do here is like that. Now just assembly. Let's see what we got. We're going to do the twine first, and then we'll do our stars. Put those back in there. And we'll put our sentiments in there too so they don't get lost, because you guys know how things get lost on this table. And I'm thinking with this, I'm going to do a double wrap. What I mean is I'm going to go round once and round again, so we get a double like that. And if you wanted to, you could put a sprig of the ribbon in here. That would be really pretty to do. All my reverse tweezers are gone. So I have to hopefully, there we go. So there's one. You guys know how I like my twine curly cues. So we've got that kind of mixed up. Now you would want to make sure that when you're doing the other side, if you're going to wrap it like this, that you're going to coordinate. I don't know that I'm going to do the other side, so I think I'm just going to go with what we got here. Okay. And eventually, I want to make sure that they're all at the same height before we put our words down. I hope that everybody had a great Mother's Day on Sunday, for those that it is applicable for. I know I did some planting, and Joe made a good dinner, and all of that good stuff, so it was a nice day for me. The weather was beautiful. And then the last one is our Moody Mauve. Oh, you guys, I am so loving this. So cute. And you could move the bows if you wanted to. You could, don't have to do bows. You could just wrap the twine if you wanted to. I love this colored jute twine, you guys. It is awesome. Think actual jute, but in color. I'm loving this jute twine. Okay, so here we go. And I do think, whoa. Should have done that before I tied it tight. I was thinking that maybe if I could shimmy it. There we go. Shimmy the one bow on the one side. We might have to show these bows who's boss, you guys. But like I said, we want to make sure that they're at the same height on all three. That one's up a little high yet. And straight. There we go. So there's that. Now, I'm going to match our words with our jute. So that'll go there. This will go here. And then this one will go here. Like that. And let's see, we need some mini dimensionals. All regulars. And I think I would like to use the dark ones. No, maybe not. All right. So you're going to need both the putty end and the poke part. And we're going to do 2 mini dimensionals on each of those sentiments. You guys, the minis fit perfect. Perfectly. So there's our sunshine. And here's our strength. So you guys, I think it would be fun to hear what other word combinations we could put together. So we could do brighten, we could do comfort, we could do hugs, we could do hello and thanks. We could do all kinds of color or all kinds of word combos, just single words. Hello, love, and birthday. I mean, I'm going to leave this over here so that maybe you guys could take a look. Tell me what other combinations you guys would like to see, because I'm curious. Sorry, you guys. The baby chicks are still in here. They're getting bigger, but they're getting noisy, and it's been a little bit too chilly at night. Temperatures have been getting down to 40 here. So that's going to go here. I need to get some more minis. Hang on, you guys. I have some right here. Okay, so now the stars. I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to flip them all over, and we're going to put dimensionals on all of them. The big ones I'm going to double up, I think. And I'm hoping, and we're about to find out, nope, the minis are too big for the little ones, so we're going to have to do glue dots on those, which is okay. And I think we're just going to do minis on these, but I'm going to double them up. So we'll double. There. Double, double. Okay, now glue dots. Because we can roll the glue dots. So if we take our poking part of our take your pick tool and we roll this up, kind of like that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Hang on. So that it looks like that, rolled up, it'll fit on our glue dot. So that one's got, this one goes here. And then the next one is the blue, which will go over here. And then the last one, and I kind of want them to be no rhyme or reason for the stars. Okay. But you bring smiles, strength, and sunshine every day. There we go. Now, if you wanted to, you could do some rhinestones on this. You could leave it rough the way that it is. But look at how cute these look. Whoops. There you go. Our nod to the red, white, and blue with smiles, strength, and sunshine, you guys. There you go. Now, don't forget, tell me in the comments section what words would you like to use on your little houses. You guys can take a screenshot there. And the Sending Smiles stamp set, you guys, does have coordinating dies, and it's really cute. So I hope, and here, don't forget, there's the item number for that. But if you guys need any assistance with anything, make sure to email me there, and I will be happy to help you. But you guys, the warmer weather is here. I know that, we don't do as much crafting in the summertime because we're out doing stuff. But please don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, you guys, for joining me today. I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye, guys!